working. This is take 2 on the video. I mean, on the live stream. Got to send the links out again. Okay. Again, I gotta wait for people to keep. Hopefully, those who are left in the other live stream will come right on over. It's hard. So what happened if there's Peggy and Jovita. Jovita's back again with howdy everyone. Tammy, Suzanne, I think it's Suzanne. Yes. Patty, Suzanne. Mom's back. I don't know where I got dropped. I don't know what you guys didn't hear. Can anybody thumbs up again, y'all? Can anybody tell me at what point it started buffering or dropped off or whatever? Susie, hello. Let's see. Deanne. Pixie Ranger, last I heard was I did put the calves over where my 2 cows. Oh, wow. I talked a long time after that. It is amazing that you guys even came in here. So it started buffering way before it did anything on my end. You were talking about the cows. Peggy says, Peggy's in here. I didn't get notified before, but I got this one. Well, that's good, Peggy, because I think you might have been actually one of the comments I remember. So I was talking about the cows, and I'm going to give people a chance to get back in here because I don't have as many. I have half of what I had earlier. I was talking about the cows, and I think, Peggy, it might have been your comment or Kay Barnes or both of you when I mentioned something before in a previous video. So I was talking about the cows. Notification here, weird. I was talking about the calves, really. I had mentioned in one of the other videos that hey Pamela, that we did not get the bull out in time. Like, well, I don't know if it's in time or not. That's to be determined. But we left doing whatever. I don't know, going to swap meets or I don't know what we were doing, but we the cows were like, the oldest calf was, I don't know if it was 8, 9, or 10 months old when we got Jake out of here, when we separated him. So what I was saying, I just got notified too. Had to quit watching Brandon to come to your. Well, thank you. So when on the video when I was putting up the panels around the old hay bale, that's what I think. Did you guys hear that part? Our Cherished 5. Hello from our YouTube channel, Our Cherished 5. Tammy, it wasn't a live stream though, was it? If it was a live stream, you might want to go back over to Brandon. If it's a video, you can come back to. That's different. Come in here. But so when I was, hey Kathy, when I was putting up the cattle panels around the old hay bales, because I was doing that so that I could move the cows or the calves over, because Jake was still there when we realized we screwed up. That's what I was doing. So that video, that day, is when I moved the cows over there. Then the day after Jake got his horn stuck between 2 trees, and that also was in the video, that next day, not the same day, the next day is when Chris and Amy came out and got him and took him home. And so those calves, those heifers could be bred. And if they are, that is not good at all. And so Amy had done some research on preg checking them, talking about like taking some blood. So another problem that's going on is the Their truck is down. They usually borrow a trailer from her dad to move cows, and their truck is down. Well, now the trailer, they have access to her dad's truck to pull the trailer. Now the trailer's got a problem with one of the axles. So it's just like been a mess. So taking them to the vet is not going to be possible. To get them preg checked would be the reason. And we looked at today. She called about having the vet come out, which I was supposed to look. I was supposed to look up the distance from the vet to my house, because then we would know if they would be able to come out here or not. But she also looked at us sending the blood work in, and something she looked up talked about, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I just left it. I just left it to her to know when we needed to do what. And she said she had looked up something about it. They needed to be wait 30, 60, 90 days. I don't know, after separated from the bull to determine. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. Go ahead and leave it in the comments and let me know what's going on. Amy's not here. She can't tell what she said. But whatever she said to me, I wasn't paying attention. I just trusted that she was on it. So she's uh, so I was looking on, she's looking at selling. I traded one of the heifers for one of her bull calves so that I can have a steer for next year. And she was looking at selling that heifer that we traded. And so when I was looking up online, the likelihood of them being bred, apparently the Dexters are supposed to be more fertile and they come into um, sexual maturity at a younger age, I guess you would say, but they're not ready to breed. Like they should not be bred. So that's where we are now. And I don't even remember if I told on this live or the one that was canceled or disconnected that they are having problems with their truck, and the trailer that they usually borrow from Amy's dad is having problems with one of the axles on it. So we're having a hard time. Like we can't get them to the vet. So we're looking at getting the vet out here or sending the blood work in. I don't know. It's crazy. It is nuts. Let's see. Hello from Virginia. Tammy says, no, it was a video. How are the dogs doing after the fight? The dogs, I was telling that earlier, the dogs are doing fine. The only one that was on the antibiotic was Caleb, which is the one that bit me. And I finished my antibiotics, I think Saturday. It was either Saturday morning or Sunday morning. And he will finish his antibiotics Wednesday, 2 days from today. And so, but everybody is fine. They're acting fine. They're not angry. They don't like each other, but they're not angry at each other. They're acting like normal, like nothing's happened. Let's see. Y'all can check them like Nick and Zoe did. You talking about like preg check? So I don't know what we're gonna do. There's a head gate out here that is sitting out here, and we need Amy's husband and I guess sons to come out and put that up so we can get them in the chute. It's just gonna be a day of chaos. Putting the head gate up, running the calves through because they're not as easy as the big cows. And actually, I move them. It's better if I move them by myself. It's better because I just go slow and easy. I don't get impatient. I don't get impatient with that anyway. I get impatient with a lot of things, but when it comes to moving large animals that can kill me, we can wait. I'll take my time. And so it really is better. We end up, it happens more quickly and more smoothly when I just move them myself. So that's not a problem. I can get them moved over there. It just feels urgent urgent all of the sudden. I don't know why. Oh my goodness, you made a wrong decision. How dare you? No, it just jumped. Sorry about that. Gotta go back and see what. Yes, American. I saw a vet preg check some. Uh-oh. Checked some cow the other day, and he said they have to be at least 28 days. Pure Okie just commented, and I don't know if she commented. Pure Okie, if you're in here listening, you just commented in the comment section, not in the live stream. And it popped up at the top of the screen and disappeared, so I really can't look to see if it was on a video. Actually, I can over here. Okay, I got the message. 28 days. So maybe that's what she was talking about. But like she was talking about us drawing the blood and sending it into somewhere, some lab somewhere to see if it was. And she called the vet to see because they only sell it. They don't sell it like things of vials of 4. Like I don't know what to call it, a vial or what. They don't sell what we need to get the blood. Not just to get to draw the blood, but to hold the blood. They don't sell. They sell it in like packages of 50. And so we were trying to look at other ways, and I told her call the vet. Maybe they'll sell them individually, and she did. I don't think that's such a bad price, really. But the vet was trying very hard, or the vet clinic was trying very hard to get us to bring them in because it was actually cheaper to bring them in and let the vet test them than it would be to send the whatever it was we needed, and then we've got to round them up and get them draw the blood from them and everything. So there's that. Glad they are all doing better. Yes, I've always been good at drawing animal blood, but not sure wouldn't tangle with a bovine. So we'd put them in the head gate, and you draw it from the tail. That's what Gary Walker does. Slow and eat. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day too. Because I think he's been hit before. I think, didn't he get like one of the cows kick a gate back and hit his nose or something? I don't know. Remember for sure. But it's just always. I just find it a lot easier just to move slow, and people want to. Most people like it's common. Most people want to holler and do all kinds of stuff. When you put your hand up, they see it. Like you barely move one side or the other. One side or the other, they see it, and you've got their attention. Unless it's like red, like really tame, but a cow that's um, not that still respects people. They see it. Birds see it. Um, Horses are crazy, so I don't know nothing about them, but they see it, and they'll move. They just put a little bit of pressure. Most of the time, they'll move. Manure happens, especially on farm. That's you're not wrong. We just went under a tornado watch here. Well, y'all be careful. We're supposed to get storms. I think tomorrow. Yeah. The bull charged him the other day, but the tractor was there to block him. Peggy says, yes, he got a busted nose, but Gary has an awesome setup with lots of swinging gates. He does. And I'm jealous every time. Do you have a sign in your kitchen that says what? Oh, manure happens? I'm at the bottom of the chat. Some, it's, I think it says 90, and so 90 and so humid you could hardly breathe here in Tennessee. It's pretty warm here. It's close to that. It's upper 80s here. Been warm for a couple of days now. We really, 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 really need the rain. Yeah, Jovita says South Texas is hot and humid. 86, Peggy says. What's the funny looking chickens you have in your front yard? They are Houdan. 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 And I don't know if I have two hens, two roos, hen and a roo. Can't tell. I'm thinking maybe two hens, but I don't know. Have you got to build the goat barn? We started it. We the last the video, couple of videos back, we started digging the post holes, the corner post, and then in the last video, Sean and I set two corner post, but I need to get some more pea gravel. And hey, Pure Okie, howdy, Lorie, good to see you. And hi, everybody in the chat. Pure Okie, I did see your message there. So anyway, I need to get some more pea gravel, and I need to get some wood and some metal roofing, but I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. I need to figure out the lengths and everything. Well, like for the roofing, I know what lengths that I need and everything. I just don't know. I really need a trailer. I guess we're back down to needing a trailer, probably. For some of it, not most of it. I won't. I can do it in the back of my truck. But anyway, I just need to get some more material, and then had to do it on time where either Sean or Greg is here to help me, because I can't do it by myself. I can't even set the post by myself. I can't hold it and do something else at the same time. I know people do it. I'm not one of those people. We're doing good for me to get out there and tell people what to do. Virginia says hi to Lorie. I don't know if it's me or Lorie Carp. Pixie Ranger, I still think those chickens would look better with a mohawk. I mean, I could shave them. I could shave it into them. I like them. I think they're cool. Tammy says, did you get my comment about the pea gravel and buckets? No, if it was on this last video, I haven't gone through those comments yet. I've read some of them, but I haven't responded to any of them, but I will before I make another move. Oh, my leg hurts. Can't wait to see the goat barn finished. Me too. Houdan looks like Polish to me. Yeah, and I tried to, I Googled the difference. And there were a few differences. I can't remember all of them, but one of them was a size difference. One is like the Polish seems like it's more ornamental but these Houdans actually lay quite a few eggs. So, you might be able to rent a trailer. Maybe, actually, I might. Well, we have, oh, you're talking about a livestock trailer. Yes. Welcome to the Chicken Tenders. Thank you, Virginia, for joining the membership. All this plus working, you stay busy. I do stay busy. And somehow I still manage to gain weight. It's that age thing. That sucks, man. Have you seen the chickens that you disappeared? Have you seen the chickens that get huge? They get 3 to 4 foot tall. Yeah, I have. There's a woman actually. Um, I got. She's a friend, I guess. We're not close friends, but we're friends. Uh, I've gotten a few goats from her. She has one of those or two of those. And actually, I believe when we had the liege fighters, I think that's where I got my first liege fighter. I'm not for sure. Jeremy. Hi, my name is Bella. And it was my birthday yesterday. Can you please sing happy birthday to me? No, I can't. But happy birthday, Bella. Kathy, $2 super chat. Thank you. I can't see what that says though. Does that say? It's a $2 super chat. It says 100 for the goat barn. Okay. Thank you. Indigo giants. Yeah, those are those giant birds. Might as well leave this on, I guess. I sure wouldn't want to fall down around them. They might eat you. Are you talking about those birds? What would you do if one of those big roosters got after you? The regular ones scare me. Shoot it. That's what I would do. No, I can't sing happy birthday to you. Did I see that right? That Zoe and them are finally moving in their home. So I don't know. I'm way behind on videos and I haven't talked to them in a while. Let's see, the last one I watched, they had it there. Hang on, I don't remember. They have it on their property. I know that. I don't know. I don't know if they're moving in or not. They should be though. I can't really even tell you which video I last watched, and I haven't talked to them in a little bit. Just been really busy. But it's exciting. It's really exciting that they're finally going to live. They don't have to travel to their farm. Jovita's just had enough of it, haven't you? Ditto, ditto. Hey, folks. Scam Family's going to do it. See, Scam Family's better people than I am. Please hit the thumbs up. Patty says, thank you, Patty. Appreciate you guys. I really got a lot of, loyal, I guess. I don't know how to say it. People who watch the channel. Subscribers, viewers. Some of you aren't subscribed. Some of you watch my video and are not subscribed. So you might want to work on that because that part doesn't, memberships cost you something, but the subscription, hitting that subscribe button doesn't cost you anything. But my analytics show that there are quite a few people that watch the channel on a regular basis that aren't subscribed. Tammy says, yeah, but they had to get water and all that hooked up before they actually moved in. They were staying in an RV. Okay. See, I'm not that far. I haven't, like I said, it's been really busy. Springtime is busy on any farm. And then you put a job and YouTube, which is pretty much a second job. Then it's crazy on springtime. Awesome subscribers right here at LG Homestead. Yes, Jovita, that is true. Really, really is true. And you guys, my retention rate on videos is pretty doggone good. That means you're watching more of it. If it's a 30-minute video, you guys are watching, 20 minutes or so. If it's an hour, you're watching over 30 minutes, which on YouTube is really good. Pamela, some creators make subscribe sounds like it costs. I think that's why people don't. Well, the subscribe, it doesn't. It is free. Let's see. So Pure Okie just put a message up here. 41 months as a so that's what memberships can do. You can do that right there. She says, "I'm a regular, love watching what you do," and I appreciate that, JB. Tammy tries not to miss me. It's still crazy to me that people watch, but it's fun. It's fun to do the videos. I enjoy editing most of the time. Most of the time, editing can be relaxing. Subscribe. They say subscribe to my Patreon. That's the confusion. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So Patreon. Subscribe to my Patreon. I don't have Patreon, but I'm saying if they say subscribe to Patreon, Patreon does cost you monthly. Um, Vita says I click the video as soon as I get as a notification, unless I'm at work. But I feel like there are times that Jovita might be clicking on it even when she's at work, because she's like first one there every time. Not every time, but most times she's like, I'm first. I watch videos and leave running if I can't watch completely. Hi, Virginia. Um, I keep these notifications are distracting. It's like watching soap opera without excessive drama. What's not to love about that? See, that's the thing, is there's gotta be drama for people to click on it. Um, so like the last video when I put these videos that there's not really anything going on except the normal working on the farm and stuff. I get the faithful people watching, but there are so many channels, there are so many things to watch, so many topics, subjects, niches to watch on YouTube, that we are all fighting for your attention. And so when there's not drama, um, it people they get distracted. They might think, well, I'll come back and watch it later and forget. That's why, like, the weather channels show a map, and it's all red in a large area, and then you click on it, and there's going to be maybe a few thunderstorms in one state. They've got to get your attention. Um, Virginia said, "I just joined your channel." I saw that, Virginia. Thank you. No drama. What is that word? What is that word? Eucola? Puroki. I've been leaving Amy's running. I hope it is helping. I hope so too. Amy over at Living in Abundant Grace is really trying hard to get her watch hours in. So if you guys watch some of her old videos, uh, going over to Living in Abundant Grace, and Jovita, if you're still in, can you drop Amy's link down so that people can go to her channel and watch some of her stuff, watch her old live streams and stuff. And the live streams, it's her channel and not mine, and I give her a hard time in the comments. I don't let I It's not gonna be easy if I'm in there. Ditto, same here. I like to support smaller channels that seem to be good people. I'm working on getting bigger. Get my channel bigger. Uh, and it's growing. It's growing. I have a goal, a subscriber goal that I need to hit by July 7th. Just, it's not that it matters. It doesn't change how much I get paid or anything like that. It doesn't change much of any. I'll probably get more offers to collab with with companies, which you get paid that way. But it's just a personal goal that I had at the beginning, when I first started, a few years ago. So check and see if you're subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and do that so that I can hit my goal. Speaking of collabs, I do have one coming up. Uh, which I think will be interesting because I'm thinking about making us a video with it that might be interesting, and I hope it is. I hope I haven't said too much. I hope I actually do what I'm thinking about doing it, because y'all, I think, would like it. Click bait titles turn me and many others off. I just like regular people doing regular relatable stuff. Yeah, I'm not talking about clickbait. I'm talking about, when the dog bit me, that title and thumbnail. I mean, like, the dog actually bit me, and I told the story, so it wasn't clickbait, but it got a lot of you. I got 100 subscribers from that one video. Just people, like, not. It's not like my regular viewers, the ones that you guys that are watch every video and every live stream, or most of them. But sometimes to get more people in, you have to have, like, stuff that's drama. I don't know how else to say it, but I do know what you mean about. I do know what you mean about clickbait. There are some that are definitely clickbait, but then sometimes you have to come up with a title and thumbnail. I mean, like, you can't say brush hogging again. Nobody click it. You got you got to pick something inside the video that happened or that you discussed, and the most interesting thing that might grab people's attention, and put that as a thumbnail and title. It's not clickbait if you've discussed it or it happened, even if it's brief. But it's just like the competition's unreal. Uh, Eucola, a word used to mean yuck. Yuckola? Is it yuckola? Tammy says, I'm a no drama mama. Havita speaks your language. Okay, so Havita put Amy's channel down there. Amy living abundant grace. She's trying to get watch hours. She's not necessarily. She's got the subscribers she needs. So if you run her playlist, run her videos, so she can hit that 4,000 watch. I don't know what she's on. I keep asking her. She keeps telling me. I keep forgetting. But she's got a ways to go. She needs 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day period. Now, and most people, when they're first getting monetized, they get their subscribers before the air came on. My hair is wet and it's cold. They get their subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, before they ever get their watch hours, and that happened to me. And people had to go watch my old videos and watch my playlist, and I did a lot of lives to try to get those hours up, and that's what happened. But then, speaking of Amy, doesn't she go live tonight too? Yeah, supposed to. 7:30. She's supposed to be live. But then after I got monetized, after I got the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within that 365-day period, it was easy. I don't. You have to keep up with that 4,000 watch hours every 365-day period, every period, because the old watch hours are constantly rolling off. When you hit 366, the first day of watch hours rolls off, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain that. And so you have to keep at least 4,000 watch hours in that time, every round of 365. And but I don't have to worry about it. Like, after I got monetized, the channel started, and it might have had something to do with, well, first I moved here. That helped a lot. I think I was here when I got monetized. I just moved in. But there was so much to do that gave me content to create and put out there. But once you get monetized, there is a different kind of motivation. Um, there's a kind of a little bit of a boost in your morale because this is hard. This is really hard work most of the time, especially in the beginning. I get frustrated when I feel like my hours aren't moving, my views aren't moving, or I get frustrated when I get stupid comments. And you get 100 good comments, and it'll take one or two stupid comments that just kind of messes up your attitude. And it sucks that it's that way, but that is the way it is. So be nice in the comment sections. Um, but it you know it gets easier as you learn who your audience is. In the beginning, you don't know who your audience is, and YouTube will tell you like about the age range. They'll tell you what percentage is 18 to 25 and what percentage is 13 to 18, and stuff like that. 55 plus or 70 plus, 55 45 to 55, and then 55 to 65 and 70, 65 plus, whatever. Men, women, it tells you what country, not what area. I sort of say area of the country, but what country, by percentage, like not individuals. Your individual data is not shared, but you have to kind of learn who your audience is and learn what your audience might be interested in, and learn how to speak to your audience, which does get easier. People like dog bites. Um, apparently, apparently they do. I don't know. I think there's so many opinionated comments. I think they just wanted to. I think that's just one of them things. Like it's almost like politics. It's like they just wanted their opinion to be heard. Not everyone. I mean, like don't. I'm not talking about everyone, but I had probably 3 times as many comments on that video than I do on the normal videos. And a lot of them were newly subscribed people from that video, or weren't subscribed and didn't think about subscribing because I was a bad person. They just, yeah, drama. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Puroki says, Jovita is an amazing human being, Mon exceptional. Eddie, hello. Quit going to such extremes. What do you mean, Peggy? I don't understand that. Dan, I love watching your videos because you do a variety of things. Some things you have to do as feed the animals, but some stay on the same routine and it gets boring. I get that. And I try not to do that. But the truth is, and I know you just said that I show different things. I do try to show different things, but the truth is each day is doing the same thing over and over. The only difference would be if you left the bull with the heifers too long and now you've got to preg check them, or um, a dog bites you, or a cow gets out, but most of the days are my week is buying feed, putting it on the trailer, at some point putting it from the trailer into the cans so that I can easily feed the animals for the rest of the week. And then every day I have to feed and water the animals, like every day. And so, plus I work. So that's why you get a lot of that from a lot of channels. And some of us try to make it different. I know, like Walker Farm Fam, theirs is all over the place. They do a whole bunch of stuff. And their channel shows. Like it shows in their channel. They got a lot of subscribers, they got a lot of views. Eddie Family Farm, same thing. It's hard though sometimes to do too much, because it's like, it's hard to imagine why somebody would want to watch it, you know? So sometimes I'll do things a little bit differently and just see how it goes. But then again, I have to have a good title and good thumbnail for people to even jump in to even look at it, to see if they're going to like it. It's crazy. The AI stuff really turns me off. Yeah. Yeah, AI is getting crazy. Uh, does it count if the same viewer is watching videos several times? So Peggy, I think there's a time frame. I think it's, don't go anywhere. Let me look real fast. If I can. I don't know if I can even. It's thinking. A single viewer can contribute multiple rewatches toward your monetization watch hours, but YouTube caps this at roughly 4 to 5 repeat views per person within a 24-hour period. So that's a lot better than I thought. That's a lot better than I was told at one time, because I was thinking it was like a month or two. Any additional plays from the same viewer IP address in that same day will, okay, not be counted. Any additional plays from the same viewer or IP address in the same day will not be counted. I don't understand that above sentence then. YouTube caps this roughly at 4 to 5 repeat views per person within a 24-hour period. The view limits resets at the end of the day. So if a loyal viewer genuinely comes back to watch your video on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, those sessions will all count. I guess you can watch it and it'll count. While you can watch your own videos for personal quality checks, repeatedly clicking on your own videos to boost your watch hours will be flagged by YouTube's system as artificial engagement and even lead to your AdSense account being banned. Okay, but you guys can watch over and over, I guess. By the way, I don't know what made me think of this. In the description, somewhere in this live stream, there's a vertical, so I don't know where this description part is in a vertical live. Would somebody tell me what that is? Somebody put on here how to get to the description area in a vertical live stream. In there is a couple affiliate links. One is Amazon, but is an affiliate link to Jase Medical. I know why I thought of it. It's because of this doggone dog bite that I got from the dog. You can't even see. Yeah, there you go. The dog bite I got. They gave me antibiotics. Um, so Jase Medical provides an emergency supply of antibiotics that is prescribed by a doctor and mailed straight to you. Not covered by insurance. You have to pay it out of pocket because the insurance doesn't want to pay for medicines for just in case situations. But it's very important to have you an emergency supply of antibiotics, or they do offer several of your chronic daily medications. So, I mean, there's going to be, they have some medications for cholesterol and for heart disease and just different things like that. So go check out that link below and see if there's something there that you might be interested in. If you purchase through the link that I have provided, I will get a commission on that sale. So I don't mention that very often. And I meant to. I used to mention it on the live streams, and I haven't in a while, but I need to. So, Peggy, Pure Okie says, Peggy, yes. Play the playlist on the channel you want to help. Lorie says, as long as you watch different videos. Pamela says, I am 70, but I act younger when it comes to information I am interested in. Pure Okie, and now you can no longer play the list without volume. You have to play it with at least a low volume. What people used to just like turn the volume all the way down and it counted. Getting dog bit just to raise your views. You know I am kidding. Yeah, because when you go to the doctor on a dog bite, they have to report that. Nobody's come out. They asked, was it my dog, and were they vaccinated? And the answer to that is yes. And I told them how it happened. I'm in a rural area, not as likely they were vaccinated, and under the circumstances, I probably won't ever hear from anybody. But there were actually a couple of comments that almost seemed to threaten that they were going to turn it in. But FYI, when you go to a medical clinic to get treated for a bite, they will report it. And let's see, what is today? Monday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been 11 days. Quarantine time for a vaccinated dog is 10 days. Or if you decide to boil eggs. What are you talking about? Pierogi, love to watch Brandon when he encounters snakes and mice. I kind of do too on the mice. Because he's funny. I don't know, it's just funny. Kay Barnes says, howdy. Okay, Brandon screams like a little girl. I mean, whatever. And he edits the videos. He knows what he's putting on there. He knows that you guys enjoy it, so he leaves it. But it ain't fake. He's scared of them. Pamela, it's me again, Margaret. Same title encourages people to watch what's going on. It's me again, Margaret. That is why Amy needs more playlists. Does she not have enough playlists? I don't. Does she have a play all on there? Yeah. Pamela, 9 a.m. on Monday morning, 10 a.m. on Tuesday, on and on every 24 hours. The 3 dots. The 3 dots. There should be 3 dots. And I think they're talking about, Kathy is talking about how to get to the description section of the video where my Jase Medical link is. Yes, Kay Barnes just said at the top, 3 dots, pull down. 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, then select description. See, everybody knows but me. You would think I would know. Pixie Ranger says the affiliate links are still below the window that shows the video live. Oh, so it's vertical. It's like it takes up the whole phone. Like there's nothing down below except your comments. Lorie Carp, I think when someone watches videos, it has to be different ones to help with hours, not the same 4 or 5 on loop. Pixie said, mine is on desktop. Okay, so on desktop, yes, it'll be different. It'll still be on the bottom. Pamela, if you fall and go to the ER, they ask you questions about potential abuse at home. So strange. Yeah, they do. Ditto. I got bit by a cat about a month ago, and it had to be reported. I had to prove the cat was up to date on shots, and cat still had to be quarantined. So are you in city limits? Because it's a big difference when you're in city limits, because there's a large population of people. Plus, they have more law enforcement officers. Like I said, today is, I think, what I say, 11 days since it took place. Quarantine is 10 days if they've been vaccinated, and I still haven't heard from anybody. My understanding is if something happens out here, you're pretty much on your own. Like, it takes them forever and a day to get out here. So if you call 911, unless it's a medical emergency, but still, it takes a while because the hospital's a little bit away. Tammy says hi. Tammy Puckett. Ditto, ditto. For the record, it was my fault. The cat bit me. He was screeching at a cat outside the window, and I went to move him. I bled like a stuck pig. I got bit by my cat been some time ago, about 20 years ago, I guess, and I didn't go to the doctor. Um, he got scared. And he was vaccinated and everything, and I didn't think about it. I didn't go to the doctor, which was nuts because of the puncture wound. I've had snakes in my chicken's nest several times already this year. I haven't seen very many snakes at all. Not yet. My turkey is laying on chicken eggs right now. That's why she's not giving me any more eggs. I do have turkey eggs in the incubator, but she hasn't given me any more. Puroki says, I have outplayed Amy's playlist. I need more. I'll tell her. I'll tell her to make some more. Linda, I went back and watched some of your videos from 4 years ago. Does this help you? It does, because I get paid when you guys watch videos and watch commercials. If you get, man, that air is getting cold. Because my hair's wet. So I get paid. I don't need watch hours. I get a lot of watch hours. Enough people watch my channel that I don't have to keep up with watch hours. But we get paid when you get monetized by people watching your videos and watching commercials. And you actually, I think you get paid. Like, you know how they have commercials and you see something you're interested in, you click on it. I think you get paid a little bit more when that happens. I am not telling you to go click on videos, but I'm just FYI, if you ever do that and you're watching somebody's video, it actually, I mean, if you're interested in the product, rather than like writing it down and going and Google it later, go ahead and click on it and come back to the video later. Because when you click on it, you have helped that channel even more than finishing out the video. But what I tend to do is write it down and go Google it. So I say that. But those that have the YouTube Premium, I think it's called Premium, where you pay monthly. When you watch videos, we get paid. I don't know how they figure it out. There's some calculation that they do, and we get paid when you guys watch our videos. So, yeah, it absolutely helps me. When you watch any of my videos, it's just embarrassing when you go back that far. And, I tell people go back and look at it, but it is cringe to me. I can't watch my old videos at all. Like, it's just, I don't know how you guys started watching me. Ditto, ditto. The county health department had to come visit me, and yes, I'm inside city limits. So that'll make a big difference inside the city limits. Let's see. Do creators get to choose the ads? Pixie Ranger, no, we don't get to choose the ads, but we can limit the types of ads. And my ads are limited, which means I don't get paid as much as some that aren't, because they can run more ads on other people's. But there are some things that I can't in good conscience let them run on my channel and get paid, but I can't control everything. Like, there's no telling, what you actually do see, because I've seen some crazy commercials, but I don't know other people's settings on the commercials. But there are, um, I can't even remember what the options were. You can limit the type of content that they advertise, to a degree. Pamela, does that say Pamela? Yes, $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Pamela. Says ice cream money. Treat yourself. Thank you. That'd buy me a lot of ice cream. You guys do not have to do the. You don't have to do any of it. You don't have to watch the channel. I do appreciate it. I do. Just understand that, and the super chats, the memberships, the extra stuff like that. That's definitely not necessary. We are, all of us who are monetized are getting paid by you watching the channel, the videos, watching, especially when you watch the commercials and stuff. So, on my channel, some of the ads aren't nice. Is that what you're saying, K Barnes? More like treat ice cream money to treat Sean. Sean ain't the only one that likes ice cream, unfortunately. I'm waiting on K Barnes' answer because I need to. I wonder if that is something like I need to adjust occasionally, like my ad situation. Never seen them on yours. Okay, good. Yeah, some people just let the ads run. Um, it might be because they've not ever gone into their, like, okay, for Amy, for example, Amy's not monetized, so it really doesn't matter. But and living in abundant grace, she's not monetized yet. But she looks at her analytics on her phone, and I keep telling her, you got to get on the computer because the computer shows more. So if she never looks at the analytics on her computer and say she was monetized, she would not know about this section that lets you kind of limit what ads they run, what types of ads, not what ads, specific ads, but what types of ads. YouTube started a new thing, ads play while creator is live and talk. I noticed that, but then you can't hear them. Sometimes some of the ads, you can't hear them talking. And I tell you what, they've gotten real good at, and it's kind of scary when a creator will get to, if I'm watching a live stream and they get to talking about something that I really want to hear, like I'll be looking at the phone or the computer the whole time, but then it'll get to a part where I really want to hear it, and that's when the ad comes on. Kim, Kimmel? Kim, oh, my bad. Kim Nelligan? Kim says hi. Hi. So I was going to look. Okay, so blocking ads category may affect your channel's ad revenue. And it says, like, okay, I've got alcohol blocked. I have a history with alcohol, and not everybody knows that, but I have a history with alcohol. I don't drink anymore. And so I block all alcohol ads because I have, alcohol is my enemy. I don't want anybody drinking. So I got that blocked. Black magic, astrology, I've got that blocked. Let's see what else. Gambling, I have that blocked. That is not a problem for me, but I know people who struggle with gambling, so I have that blocked. Pure Okie, $20. Buy yourself another buy yourself another mushroom. She's talking about the mushrooms that Sean was calling shrooms from Tractor Supply. Thank you, JB. Let's see, what else do I have blocked? It says I have 3 blocked: alcohol, black magic, and gambling. Okay, so but I don't have blocked social casino games. I don't have blocked weight loss. Religion, I don't have block. Reference to sex, I need to read what that is. I am just now blocking that. I'm just now blocking that. So that's like featuring sexually suggestive content, including sugar dating, I don't, an escort, erotic services stuff. No, so people have problem that messes up marriages, and so that's blocked. You know, it is not worth the money. I don't have politics blocked. I don't have get rich quick blocked. So I mean, there are other dating. I don't have that blocked. So there are other things on there, other categories, and so you can just kind of go with, you know, where your conscience will let you. Uh, so that there's URLs that you can block, specific URLs. There are sensitive categories that you can block, and I just went through that. And there are general categories like arts and entertainment, autos and vehicles, beauty and personal care, yada yada. I didn't block any of those. Those are like way too broad. Too, but I can enter specific URLs if I wanted to block them from advertising. And when I find one, I'll put it in. I don't have any. But like if I ever see anything that like, hey, I don't ever want this on advertising on my channel. But on, you know, on the flip side, advertisers look at your channel and they'll say, I don't want to advertise on someone who is a Christian for whatever reason. Like, you know, that's against what our satanic you know, company is about. I don't know. But so it can go either way. Anyway, but some people don't block, some people don't get in there and look around, some people don't care. It's whatever. I kind of care on some things. Lessons live are found interesting by many. Well, I hope so, since I ramble on just for several minutes on stuff that you guys can't even see. Most of you probably won't even start a channel, but anyway, it is 7:06. I'm gonna get off here. I need to turn the air off or something. It's like cold. I don't know why it's still on. I don't know why it hasn't shut itself off. But Amy's gonna go. Amy should be going live at 7:30. Living in Abundant Grace. Check it out. Help her get her wash hours up. Um, and I will put out a video hopefully Thursday, and then after Thursday is Sunday, and another live on Monday. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.